Hello, everyone. Welcome to Passport Man. Today's show is regarding Japanese girls who love Passport Bros culture. Now, the actual inspiration for this is a YouTube video, or rather a thumbnail I saw, which said something crazy. It said Japanese girls are leaving their culture to steal Passport Bros. It's a pretty incredible statement. So before I get started with this video to prove my points, I wanted to go into that actual video and kind of see what he has to show to kind of represent this bold claim. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is how the YouTube video starts. This is their case, the argument. So he's showing a happy Japanese couple. She's Japanese.
Baby, you
She looks Japanese. We don't know.
You're giving me wind and rain.
I don't think she's Japanese.
You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight.
Right. So the question is, how long is this video gonna go on?
Don't leave me here high and dry.
I guess the point of the video, I'm gonna pause it. I guess the point of the video is just to show that there are couples with happy international relations, and they're shopping together, they're smiling together, they're going to arcades together, they're going to I Love Kabukicho and Shinjuku together. And the pictures go with a nice soundtrack. All right. So there's only so much more of this I can take. Let me try and fast forward a little bit. I don't know who's gonna sit through all of this music playing to hear how Japanese girls are literally leaving their culture to steal Passport Bros. Come on. Maybe because they think the girls are cute, or they don't know what picture's gonna come next. Or, I mean, I like the music. You got a vibe, right? Boy, don't stop the music. Don't stop the music. Alright, they're in Disneyland or somewhere.
Come hang out with me on my dinner date in LA. On this day, we went to Santa Monica to try benihana, which is...
Alright, now, her Japanese is pretty strong. So, it's, I think she already, I first of all, I'm biracial. I'm black and white. My mom's Jamaican. I believe you can have multiple cultures, multiple ideas. Now, this girl sounds like she's been interacting in the U.S. a lot. It may have been just from dealing with her boyfriend, but let's go back and listen to how she sounds.
A Japanese teppanyaki restaurant, so let's check it out.
It's quite an
At
American
benihana,
accent.
the chef cooks right in front of you, so we ordered chicken fried rice and
All right,
steak.
maybe there's a little
and
bit of an
honestly, watching the chef make fried rice
she's
right
got
in
some
front of
accent.
us make me feel kind of homesick after a long time. And here it is. After that, he
It's a
cooked
Japanese
vegetables for
accent.
us, and suddenly flames shot up from the onions, and everyone seemed absolutely
I gotta ask
delighted.
my girl,
Next
this is
came
a
seafood, and
Japanese
finally the
accent.
long-awaited steak.
in my headphones, though.
Yes, guys, look at this. It looks so good. The taste was so good that I didn't want my boyfriend to film me anymore. It's giving
don't know where
leave
that
me alone
accent
and just
came
let
from.
me eat kind of vibe.
All right, but I guess this is the argument that she's leaving her culture. Now, this is a better argument, I think. I have some videos here. I used to be in Osaka, so I think this is quite fitting. I think these girls show that they also like foreign guys, but they're clearly more Japanese. This would be a better candidate for an argument that of Japanese girls potentially leaving their culture, because these girls seem heavy into their culture. It doesn't seem like they speak a lick of English, not much English at all.
アメリカ
アメリカ人付き合いたいんですね。外国人男性と付き合ってみたかったことはありますか？
あります。そうですね。あります。はい、あります。はい、あります。はい、あります。あります。
なんでですか？
なんで？
どんなところが
let's see what they have to say.
良さそうとか、
ああ。外国の方が、なんか自分出せるし、なんか自由に育てれるかな、みたいな。何ジェン
That's
ト
the
ルマ
thing
ン
in
が
Japan. You know, you just feel free in Japan. They have a lot of rules. It's a very rule-based society. Not a lot of independent thinking. Let's see what these
方
girls
と
have
お
to
付
say.
き合いしてみたいなとは思いま
Gentlemen,
す。
this is a common thing.
かっこいいかな。
かっこいいですか？どのところがかっこいいんですか？
わかる顔
顔が？
はい。
あとは性格の、なんかこれ
So
日
they're
本人の
definitely
性格
into
と
the
違
culture
うんだろうな、
aspect, the
みたいな
coolness
ところありま
aspect.
すか？
あ、紳士。
Gentlemen.
性
So
格
the
と
second,
か。
表現
second
がス
girls
トレ
that
ート。
said gentlemen.
うん
犬みたい。
愛情表現が豊かなところです。
そういうのは日本人
All
よ
right,
りもい
that's
い
a
なっ
cultural
て、
thing. We express
プラスな方や
ourselves,
と思います。
especially in
考え
America.
方としては。考えると、プラスな方で海外の人は割と自分の意思があるというか、一人行動も
she's talking
平
about
気やし、
foreign guys having their own will again. Japan is a very rules-based society, so we've come up with YouTube, Google, Facebook, Instagram. We're very innovative over here, so that's a part of the culture. Clearly they like that.
紳士。
紳士ですか？
Gentlemen, that's the
Lady
third
first.
time put ladies first. That's the third time the culture. All right, so look, so if first of all, all right, so the bold statement was the Japanese girls are leaving their culture to steal passport bros. Now, if these girls did come across a foreign guy and they ended up dating, they would maybe join the culture. They would maybe live overseas. Heck, a lot of the Japanese girls that I met were in New York, were already had their green cards or were students in college, and they were already embroiled in the culture, but none of them ever left their culture. Now, clearly you could see that the Japanese girls do love what the passport bros are about. If you go on further interviews, you'll see that they like the independence of the guys, that their confidence. That's the passport bros culture. When you come over here, especially with the videos pumping you up, saying girls love you so much that they're willing to leave their culture, you're going to come with a certain amount of swag. So the thing that I want you guys to take away from this video is that the secret attraction trigger, if you saw 3 times they mentioned being a gentleman. Now, I'm not super all gentlemaned out, but I'm not rough at all. I'm pretty relaxed. My definition of being a gentleman is just, being relaxed, being cool. If you're interested in a girl, show her, whether through a dating app or in person. Day game works pretty well in Japan. Of course, you have to know Japanese because most of these girls can't speak a lick of English. And, just go about your business. Just be cool. Just be calm and collective. So I hope this sheds a little bit of light on that Japanese girls do have interest in foreign guys, especially if they're not taken or in a relationship, and especially if they've run through the rigmarole of dealing with their own culture and the guys in their culture and are still single after that. Like any girl who's been through some issues by the time she's 21, 22, as long as you meet her basic requirements, she'll be open to dealing with you. And those base requirements will be lower than in America. So in America, if you had to be 6'2", maybe in Japan with some of these fit, feminine, what they say, fit, feminine, and friendly. The Japanese girls definitely meet those 3 requirements. You don't have to be 6'2" or like Arnold Schwarzenegger muscles. Just be a height that most of them are down with. For the majority, maybe there's 10% of the girls where you don't meet the physical criterias, but that's all they're asking for. Just be a gentleman, just be respectful. And in my case, I'm not crazy fluent in Japanese, but, know some of the language. And the more language you know, you could even have a girl without being crazy fluent who only speaks Japanese and pick up Google Translator whenever you need it. So I hope this shares some light on some of the extreme and glamorous things that are being said on the internet, on YouTube, about passport bros and about women falling all over themselves in different countries, and especially about Japanese women, especially since I have to clear that up, since I actually live here in Japan. I live here in Tokyo. I was living in Osaka before. So if you have any questions or comments, whether you dislike or agree with what I had to say, please leave it down in the comments below. Let me know any future videos you want me to do, and also subscribe and like the video if you want this type of message to get out there more. See you later. Deuces.